Welcome to Optimal Timelines, Tarot and Astrology. This is going to be your monthly Tarotscope for February 2023 for your North Node by sign and house. Now again, the reason I use the North Node for readings is that we have much more in common with people that share our North Node than we do with our Sun, Moon, or Ascendant sign, because it's recognized in astrology that your North Node is your North Star. It's the path that you were born to experience and learn in this lifetime. So it's much more accurate and relevant to your everyday life. Now you're going to want to watch two videos. You're going to want to watch one for your North Node by sign and one for your North Node by house. And if you're unfamiliar with your North Node, there's going to be a link in the description box to give you some more information. So I'm going to connect to the energies and then we can begin. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, so this is going to be your monthly Tarotscope reading for February 2023 for everybody with their North Node in Leo and or the 5th house. Okay, so the spread on this side of the table represents the first half of the month from the 1st to the 15th, and this side represents the second half of the month from the 16th on. Now, okay, pretty interesting month for you, North Nodes in Leo or the 5th house. So what I'm getting is, the overall theme is you got the 5 of Swords here, and I'm feeling like some of you could be going through like a situation or just an overall feeling of, not feeling your best or strong as far as like emotionally, mentally. There could be a situation where you've gone through kind of a not nice or nasty situation with a person or people that either has happened or could happen this month. So it could be something from the past, even the deep past or the recent past, or kind of will come up. But it's almost like a feeling of, like a little bit you could be going through of like feeling defeated in some area in your life. Now I'm here to tell you that that can definitely change and will turn around. The first half of the month, you have the 6 of Cups reverse and the Temperance card, okay? So what it is that this first half, there's going to be something where this is something from your past, your emotional past, most likely that has to do with your family, okay? But it could be work or could be romantic, situation. But I think for most of you, this is going to play out in your past. It could be something with parents, siblings, with friendships of the past, and it's like a healing needs to take place or and will and is going to be taking place in the near future. But it's adding to this kind of feeling of like something was you went through something and something was done to you in the past that you're healing from, that's making you feel defeated. And as I said, it could have been very not nice, some not nice things could have been said and done to you. Even with this Temperance card, reversed, although I feel this is in the process of healing, it could be where there could have been in and around this situation something to do with, addiction, okay, of some sort. Not for everybody, but for each of you it's different. But it's a healing and it could be that also. But there is a healing from the past that's taking place. Now, the reason I feel the healing is taking place is, and the reason it's taking place is the star card, which is very good for you, is it's showing you an aspect of yourself and bringing out your creativity. It's almost like, I feel like, you're learning about like new talents and creativity you have in some way. And maybe that's what this healing is. It's almost like this situation caused you maybe not to fully believe in yourself as much as you should. And you part of you knows like you have like gifts and you have things to give in the world, in relationships and just out there. But something about this past has, caused it to like not manifest. I feel like that's changing. And that's what the star card is. Now, how is it going to change? Okay. You have two cards over here for your advice. You have the reversed King of Cups and you have the reversed Nine of Cups. Now, what I'm seeing with this is that it's almost like the dreams that you have within you and have had since you were very young, you may have put on the back burner, or they're not happening because of there's someone or a situation in your past that caused you like not to fully believe in yourself. And you may be sitting there and thinking like, hey, I'm confident and I know, but if you really think about it, like there could be something that's still there that, has caused you, and it's like stuck with you. And I do feel like it's something from your emotional past that has to do with family. I feel like that is healing. And how it's healing is, and how it's going to heal is, I want you to think about the dreams and the wishes that you've had for your life since you were a child. I want you to bring those back up. Like, dream the dreams you need to do. Don't worry about, even just dream the dreams, and don't think like, oh, I'm not even going to think about that because I could never do that, or just dream it and don't worry about if you could or couldn't do whatever that dream or wish is. Just dream about it for the fun of it. And the more you start to bring that in, bring those old dreams and wishes, because that's what this first half is. This is bringing your old dreams alive again and realizing that, they were squashed somewhere in your past, or and that's part of the reason why they maybe haven't fully manifested for you. That is what is healing for you this first half of the month. Just realize that, it could be an old situation comes up again, or you think about an old situation, or you have a dream at night about something. But bring that up, and the key is bring those dreams back into your life. Like dream big. You have, because everybody, as I said, if you've watched this channel, if you have a north node, so I always say this, if you have a north node in Leo or the fifth house, you for sure have a very special gift or gifts to give to the world. Okay, you came in, and even if you don't recognize those talents, you may recognize the talents kind of, but they're not being fully utilized. All you have to do is dream big and bring those talents out, and you will be recognized. You have been challenged in the past, okay? And so that's almost like I'm getting the feeling of like with this is like, to put it in one word, like a dream killer. Somewhere in your past you had like a dream killer, and you're healing from that now with this star card, and it will heal for each of you at different levels, but I think really making good headway this month. Okay, now the second half of the month, you have the reversed Page of Wands going into the Two of Swords. Now, I feel like this second half of the month going on with the dream is this reversed Page of Wands. This is a spark of creativity. Wands rules fire. This is your inner fire, your solar plexus. the seat of your creativity. And I feel like there's going to be a situation where this creativity within you is going to want to be sparked, okay? And it's going to want to try to come up. And I feel like on the below here you have the Seven of Swords. Interesting thing is, I feel like, again, you're going to be challenged because the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords are related in the way of, this is like someone being mean to another person, or it's like ha 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 type energy, and the other person like feeling defeated. And then this is like dream stealing, literally, like someone like being sneaky or whatever. Okay, this could be where there are people in your life or a person in your life that may see this beauty and value in you, but there could be like jealousy there. But here's my point. Don't let there be dream stealers or dream squashers in your life, okay? Don't allow that to happen, okay? And what ends up happening is when the dream stealers start to come around and they want you to try to like doubt yourself, what ends up happening is the Two of Swords here. You begin to shut down your whole emotional area. The swords represent the intellect. So with your mind, you're covering your heart, okay, for protection. You're blinding yourself to the situation, and it's almost like you're going into like almost like a kind of like emotionally and creatively dead space. You're turning your back to the ocean of creativity behind you. And so what this is saying like, don't let this happen, because you will be challenged as you're going toward your dreams. But when you don't let that happen, it's when you start to see like, you're moving toward them more. Now, your two advice cards over here is you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Now, what I'm seeing here is that what the pentacles are representing to you are, it's representing your creativity and your dreams. And the Ten of Pentacles is like generational wealth, because I feel like when this spark of creativity comes up in you, realize that the gifts and talents that you have within you that are either about or are to be discovered go back like very far in your lineage into past lives. Okay, so you're bringing this in to this lifetime and hopefully giving it to the world. Now, the reversed Seven of Pentacles over here, this is about being patient as it grows. So it's like once you start moving toward these creative dreams that you have, being patient with yourself, okay? Being patient while you're warding off, the dream stealers, okay? That's what you need to do, and not let them, squash that creativity. And the more that you can tap into, remember that your talents they run very, very deep and very, very long. And, let's say you already know some of them, whether it's like, writing, music, dance, acting, even in business, there's some sort of like, you may have an idea for a business. That's creative, like starting a new business, whatever it is, like really start to develop them. But the other thing that I did want to say is, as you're building your dream, I would keep it very like under the radar and kind of like keep it to yourself and keep it quiet, because that helps keep the dream stealers alive. Like what ends up happening, and the reason you have this reversed Page of Wands is, when the spark of creativity comes up, and you probably remember this as a child, you would have this like spark of creativity that would come up, and you would say, and then you would get discouraged of somehow. That's what is healing in this whole situation. So when you hold it to yourself, even though like you really want to tell someone, just keep it and develop it within you first. You'll know the time. And that's, again, the whole patience part. Know when to reveal it. If you have an idea, don't just tell it to anybody, because someone might say like, oh, are you sure you could do that? Like, they don't even have to be mean about it, but just kind of like, you're all excited about it, and then you say it, because maybe, they don't feel it. They can't see it. So many ideas in life, if you think, so many actors and musicians, people passed on them. Ideas for books, ideas for movies, they were passed on by a lot of people before someone saw the value in it. And so that's kind of like about being patient. You just want to like release your ideas at the right time. Develop and your creativity and where it is you want to go in your dream. Keep it to yourself so it's not attracting those like dream stealers, all right? So yeah, very, very powerful stuff. Remember, the world needs the gifts that you have inside you, because Leo North Node or Leo in the 5th house, you have them. Please give them to us in the world, and your life our lives will be enriched, and your life will definitely be enriched. So if you don't know what your talents and gifts are, like search them out. But I feel like most of you know deep down what they are. It's just a matter of having the courage to go out there and present them to the world. So anyway, I hope this reading was helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you'd like a personal reading, there's going to be a link in the description box below. Reach out to me in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Again, see you on some more videos. Many blessings.